I love to see a good mechanical chronograph, and to see one at a price point like this could only come from one brand. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. We're looking today at a gorgeous, relatively new Hamilton watch. This one is a beautiful chronograph, but before we dig into all of its details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. The watch is 42 millimeters in diameter with a 50 millimeter lug-to-lug distance. It's 15.3 millimeters thick and powered by the H31 automatic chronograph movement manufactured by ETA for Hamilton. This wristwatch from Hamilton comes from the Jazzmaster series within their catalog. The Jazzmaster series is typically a more elegant and dressy series, but this one brings a bit of a sporty element of the chronograph to this watch. Overall, it still maintains a very classic and traditional aesthetic with the steel tachymeter bezel and the gorgeous blue sunray dial. The chronograph sub-registers on this watch are laid out in the 369, which is aesthetically pleasing and traditionally more symmetrical. This watch is called the Performer, and it's supposed to favor functionality and style all at the same time. I think that goal is nicely achieved because the chronograph functionality is a nice addition to a wristwatch. It's also great to know that you have a sapphire crystal and 100 meters of water resistance with this watch. One thing that I really like about this particular timepiece is something that I like about most Hamiltons, the amount of value that you get for your money. This watch comes in at $2,195 US and really packs a lot of punch at that price point. I really enjoyed getting hands-on with this timepiece. The case is substantial yet still sleek with all of these edges and designs. The side of the case here on the right side with the crown and pushers has wonderful angles and a great curvature to it. Overall, it fits the Jazzmaster series quite well. I also appreciate having the old-style Hamilton H there engraved on the crown. Functionally speaking, this is also a very enjoyable timepiece. I like these pushers. They're substantial yet still feel easy to operate. You use the chronograph by starting it with the top pusher on the right, stopping it with the same, and resetting using the bottom pusher. This is quite a legible chronograph movement, and with these gorgeous yet simple hands and indices, it is very pleasing to look at. If you're familiar with this movement, you already know that it does have a date function as well, and you operate that using this small button here on the left side of the case. This watch is paired nicely with a perforated leather strap. This is a racing style to combine with that racing inspiration. In the see-through case back, you can see that H31 automatic movement, which has a nice 60-hour power reserve. This movement is as functional as it is beautiful. Another quite enjoyable feature of this wristwatch is this gorgeous deployant buckle on the opposite side of the leather. This gives it a high quality and luxurious feeling for an approachable timepiece. Despite the overall elegant style, it does still have quite a bit of lume on the hands and on the indices. It's very easy to see in low light conditions. Paired here with my 8-inch wrist, this watch looks fantastic. With that 50mm lug-to-lug, there is still plenty of space. If you have a smaller wrist than my own, you can definitely still wear this wristwatch. I find the curvature on the sides of the case to make the wearing experience even more pleasant. It doesn't have any sharp edges, and it feels very comfortable when on the wrist. It also helps take the edge off the relatively thick nature of this watch. Overall, at just a little under $2,200 US, I think there's a lot of great value from this Hamilton Jazzmaster. If you're in the market for perhaps your first automatic chronograph, this would be an excellent option to consider. This watch is gorgeous, extremely well finished, and of course, well priced, being from Hamilton. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.